Okay, so the first problem is, what is the value of this? Okay, so we can simplify this to be 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6, so this is 2 to the 6th power minus, okay, so this is 2 plus 4 plus 8, which is 14. Oops, okay. So all I did was 2 plus 4 plus 8, which is 14. And then I just added these numbers up, so 2 to the 6. Now 2 to the 6 is 64. And then we bring down to minus 14. And then this is just going to be 50. So my answer would be B. Okay, pretty simple problem. Oops. Okay, just do blue. Okay, so my final answer is B. Okay. Okay, moving on to problem 2. Under what conditions is the square root of a squared plus b squared is equal to a plus b true, where a and b are real numbers? Okay, so I can do, so I'll just rewrite this. I get a squared plus b squared is equal to a plus b. Okay, I can square both sides, so I get a squared plus b squared is equal to, okay, so I squared this, which is a squared. Now you cannot forget about the 2ab in the middle, right? So you have 2ab plus b squared. Okay, so I get that 2, if I subtract minus a squared minus b squared minus a squared minus b squared, so this whole side is going to be 0, and here I'm just going to have 2ab left. So I get that a, b have to be 0. Okay, a, b have to be 0. So it's either b or d. It's either b or d. It says, okay, so d says it's true if and only if a, b is equal to 0 and a plus b is greater than or equal to 0. Okay. Okay, so square root always has to be positive. So I know that this has to be positive. This has to be positive. So basically what I know is that the square root, okay, let's say the square root of 9. This is going to be positive 3. This is, so when I square both sides, I can do negative 3 squared is equal to 9, which makes sense, but it's defined to be like positive 3, if that makes sense. Like this is going to be positive. So that means that a plus b have to be positive. Because if you think about it, this is equal to this, so this is going to be positive. Let's say this a squared plus b squared is equal to 9, right? So the square root of 9 is going to be positive 3. It's not going to be negative. A plus b are not going to be negative. This is going to be positive right here. So that's why I think the answer is D. So we can check that as well right here. Okay, yeah, so the answer is D. Okay. Okay, let's move on to problem number 3. Okay, problem 3. The sum of two natural numbers. Okay, so first thing we notice is it's talking about natural numbers, which is 1, 2, 3, and so on. It's not including 0. So not, it's not including 0. If it was including 0, it would be whole numbers. If I were to do 0, 1, 2, 3, now this is going to be whole numbers. And this is going to be natural numbers, which means we don't have 0. Okay, so now that we know what natural numbers are, it says the sum of two natural numbers is 17,402. One of the numbers is divisible by 10. If the unit digit of that number is raised, the other number is obtained. What's the difference between these two numbers? Okay, so I can say that, okay, so if b and 10b, right? I can say that my two numbers are 10b and b. This is divisible by 10. I mean, yeah, this is divisible by 10, and then the units digit. Yeah, okay. So this makes sense. I think that, okay, let's assume that the smaller number is b, right? Okay, yeah, so if the smaller number is b, then the bigger number has to be 10b according to the scenario. So what I can say is that 10, actually I can do, yeah, I can add both of these, right? Right? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was just making sure that I got the right information. So basically I do is b plus 10b is equal to 17402. I'll use a different color for this. So b plus 10b is equal to 17402. 11b is equal to 17402. And then I can divide both, I can divide by 11. So I'll do the division right here. 17402 and 11. 11 goes into 17 one time, and then I have 6 left over. 4 comes down. This is 5 times 55. I get 9. 0 comes down. 8 is 88. 2. This 2 comes down here. So I have 22 left. And then times 2. So 11 times 2 is 22. I get 0. And then I just put a 2 right here. So basically, this is what b is equal to, but it's not asking for the smaller number. It's asking for the difference between these two numbers. So the difference, okay, I will erase some of this up here. Or actually, I can just scroll down here. Okay. Okay, so the difference is, okay, so we have 10b as one of our numbers and b. So the difference would just be 9b, right? 10b minus b. And that's what we're trying to find. So 9b would just be 9 times 1582. And that's my final answer. So I'll do that over here. 1582 times 9. 8173. And then 45 plus 7, which is 52. 14. So my final answer is 14238. That is what 9b is, which is the difference between these two numbers. I hope that makes sense. If there are any errors or if there are any mistakes that I made in this video, please let me know. Thank you.